Hello and welcome to the Humanities faculty. In Humanities we teach history, geography, sociology, RE, psychology, criminology and health and social care. What makes this faculty so special and so successful is the dedication and enthusiasm of the staff. They're really committed to ensuring student success, but that's really no surprise because Humanities is all about people.
Okay, in religious studies and sociology, we look at the behaviours and practices of different people in the UK. So in religious studies, there are two main religions that we look at for GCSE. So we look at the beliefs and practices of Christians, so we look at the different interpretations of the Bible. And the other religion is Islam, and we look at the different interpretations of Islam because there's not one type of Muslim. Okay, and in sociology, we look at the behaviour of different people in the UK, and we look at why there are different inequalities between race, class and gender. So anything that's unfair in society, we are looking at why, and we're looking at different interpretations. So there's the political theories, so if you're into politics, this would be the subject for you. But it's the difference between right wing and left wing, okay, so and all those different beliefs in between.
In geography, we study the way that humans interact both with themselves and each other and also the physical world. So you become a geographer through the study of natural hazards, volcanoes and earthquakes, and how the world creates those challenges for us as humans, and also how we as humans will need to find ways of improving and creating better quality resources that are vital for human life.
In health, you will investigate the roles of people who work in our health and social care services. What laws support them? What rights have they got? And how do they communicate with us as potential patients and with each other as colleagues? You will look at people from the inside. So we study the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system and the digestive system, and what happens when those systems malfunction. And we look at that as part of our project in Year 10. You will also get the opportunity to apply this knowledge on our first aid unit, which is something we deliver in Year 11. It gives the Year 11 some practical skills. They get to assess their own first aid scenarios, and we actually get an external speaker in to come in and assess their first aid skills. So join us in health if you think you could be a potential lifesaver.
History is the study of past events, specifically human affairs, how people act, as well as how they are impacted by these events.
Psychology is all about people, from investigating human behaviour through looking at the brain and the biology of what shapes us, through exploring childhood experience and the environment around us and seeing how that impacts on our adult lives, from looking at the way that our thought patterns can influence the way that we think and therefore behave. Whether or not you believe we're biological environmental robots or believe whether or not we have free will, psychology could be the subject for you. Come and find out who you are. If psychology is for you, then you can choose to do the course at GCSE, where we follow the AQA curriculum, and straight through to the A-level, where we carry on with the AQA course. Many children going on to kind of follow on in a career in universities and beyond.
I really like history because you can see how ideas have developed and changed over time. For example, one of the topics you study for your GCSE is the history of medicine. I find it really intriguing to see how ideas about medicine have changed and adapted over time to bring us to where we are today.
The Berlin trip allowed me to excel academically at German history, but also introduced me to new experiences, new cultures and new ways of life.
I was very unsure about choosing history as one of my GCSE options, however I'm so glad that I did. It's not just about remembering dates and events, it's about history being brought to life.
I really like health and social because of the diversity of the course. We were made to do placement in which I worked at a nursery, and it was really good to get life experience that I can use in the future, as I want to go on to occupational therapy as a degree, and I can use my work experience in my degree for the future. We also worked with the Year 9s at a Christmas fair in Charford Fair School, and it was nice to get a mix of both the years working together.
So RE is a subject that not only help you in social and life skills, but it can also help you in future jobs such as a lawyer, doctor. It also down the other medical routes. It can also help you in basic life skills such as at university and college, making friends as well as around school.
I've really enjoyed doing like health and social care. So in GCSE health and A-level health, there's coursework and exam units to use.
I'm taking GCSE geography here at North. I love the subject and would thoroughly recommend it to anybody who comes here.
I chose health and social as a lot of the course comes into everyday life. We do stuff like dementia and learning about the theories to apply it to everyday life and case studies.
I've just started geography at North Bromsgrove Sixth Form. The subject has raised my awareness of more global issues such as climate change. Last year I went to the climate strike in Birmingham, and I've also raised money for the Australian bushfires. I've taken geography through GCSE and now at A-level because I've always been interested in the outside world. The teachers here have really helped me enjoy the subject with support, and hopefully I'm going to go and study geology and physical geography at the University of Birmingham.
In history, we've had some great successes at both GCSE and A-level. For example, in the last 2 years, we've had A-level students gaining the top grades they needed to study at Oxford University. Many of our GCSE students exceed their target grades, many gaining grades 7, 8s and 9s. Often our students go on to use their history skills in future careers such as law and journalism.
In health studies, we have a high rate of students both achieving and exceeding their target grade. I think this is helped by the combination of coursework and examined units. Also in health, we have a fantastic record of students progressing onto A-level in this subject, which we offer at North Sixth Form, and also onto professional degrees in the future. By that I mean midwives, nurses, physiotherapists, radiographers, the list is endless. Every year we have successful candidates applying for these courses and then going on to future careers in this area. We have also supported students through applications to the police force, early years careers and apprenticeships and a wide range of other courses. Join us in health if this is something that interests you.
In geography, we've had improving outcomes year on year over the past 3 years. We've been really pleased to see many students actually gain the highest grade of grade 9 at GCSE and have continued that success through to A-level as well. And with our A-level courses, we've got many students who we're pleased to see have exceeded their target grade following GCSE because of their love of geography, and have actually used that passion and gone forwards to study it at A-level and degree levels as well.
Psychology has a high rate of students both achieving and exceeding their target grades at GCSE. This allows them to progress on to A-level study in this subject and other related subject areas. We regularly hear from students who are studying psychology at degree level, either a general degree course in psychology or specific in subjects like forensic psychology or clinical psychology. We even have people furthering their study and looking into PhDs in this subject area. So we definitely count ourselves as a successful subject area for progression and achievement.
Okay, so the students of RS and sociology can go on to a variety of pathways. You might get a sociologist who wants to go on to study criminology in our sixth form, which is our most popular subject. You might get somebody who has studied RS and might go on to study philosophy, for example. But RS is really important for loads and loads of workplaces. So if you know about all these different religions, you will be able to get along with a variety of different people, know what they're passionate about, and know when not to upset them. So RE, sociology, criminology, it's all about people.
I studied sociology at GCSE. I enjoyed learning about the differences we have within our society, and it led me to have a passion for criminology, where we do a crime and deviance unit within sociology. From criminology, I hope to go on to uni to study criminal psychology and then go into a prison rehabilitation centre. I found sociology helped me learn where I wanted to be within life, as I was really unsure coming into a new school what I wanted to do when I grew up, but sociology led me on the right path.
I chose to study psychology at both GCSE and A-level because I find understanding the human brain very interesting.
Psychology has lots of real-life applications. Obedience at the moment, whether people are following the government guidelines to do with coronavirus. Earlier in the year, our Year 11s visited Alton Towers, where they participated in a forensic workshop. This was a great introduction to forensic psychology and criminal-based psychology, and I'm also hoping to study psychology at university.